Welcome back. As you can see, there are only 4 days remaining on the Legion remix. So, this is what I'm doing today. I'm gonna knock out my dailies on my character that's doing pretty well. Running out of stuff to do. And then I'm gonna see what I can do for my characters that have gotten less attention since I realized that I like playing Druid again. I forget who it was, but there was somebody who commented that the shifts between forms was a lot smoother now. And I realized that's part of what I'm liking about it now. Like, if I jump off of this floating island, I can turn into bird form. I'm pretty confident. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Whee! Oh, wait. That's not me. That's not me. Wait, I didn't need help. I was trying to prove a point, buddy. Put me down. I guess I need another cliff to jump off of if I'm gonna prove the point. You know what? If it's a short cliff and I manage to do it, then I'm even more confident. This is a pretty short cliff. Would be a pretty tall cliff in real life, but I could survive this fall in game, probably. A little bit more intimidating looking from here. Look at that. That's how fast it is. That is smooth. I don't remember being able to do that before, you know? Plus, the flying is much better now, and there's something about being the bird that is very fun for me. Have you got anything new for me?
Time is set in sand, not stone.
It appears not. Alright, so this character is spec'd out to be damage dealer right now, so dungeons are going to take a minute. But they're gonna be a good way to get the enemies slain stuff done. And we'll get some rewards. Looks like we get better rewards right now from the non-heroic. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll end up doing both. And while I drift down here, find where I was. Looks like they want me to go into certain dungeons, so we'll see if we land in those. I'm trying to get the storylines done because I'm getting all kinds of rewards from it, like pets and stuff like that, and achievements. Little dopamine bursts. Plus the quests go so easy now. I am still in the heroic world too. It's been fine so far. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Why, hello.
All of the magic elves are very, very hungry. I'm back with dinner. I don't eat the magic, I'm a druid.
Greetings. We are only ahead. The Shal'Darai will be redeemed.
Oh, I found this thing, the withered combat training thing. We can get a little bit more out of that. Seems like a daily thing. Holy shit, that was a fast queue. The people are here. On a Thursday morning. Really, it's a damage dealer holding us up. Five stream streak. Alright, dude. I didn't know that was a thing either. I clearly do not frequent streams. Hey, we got a running gunner. Oh man, I'm not getting to go through my rotation on bosses anymore. This is a normal one. Why is it just the two of us? And why are you on my left side? This character isn't leveling like levels anymore, just item levels. There's a lot to do to build up the rewards in the Legion remix, I've found. I have gotten 3 level 80s out of it as well. Achievements too, yeah. We also, some of the rewards for the quest lines in the Legion remix give you furniture, which we can't use yet, but in the coming expansion. I must have just a storage unit so far. Somewhere waiting to have a house to put all the furniture I'm earning in. No, a tiny skeleton guy. What are you? Macabre marionette. Oh, right. I knew I was gonna see pets that I didn't even realize I had as soon as I put the summon random favorite battle pet. Because that's something that I did last time I was playing. When I ran out of things to do. Yes, there's 4 days left on it. I think we saw when we were logging in.
You all will regret trespassing in my realm.
That's why I'm here. Getting what I can out of it, because it's a good opportunity.
You have come far enough. Time to die. You will pay for that.
It's kind of amazing how fast leveling is now.
Losing my patience.
I remember original WoW leveling.
Brace your fate, fools.
I love how our bear's just running around.
This is not possible.
Let me at him. Tank life, man. It's a cool bear form though, look at that. Give me something to shoot. Coward, fight us! Let's see how fast she melts. She's holding up a little better than the other ones. I might get to go through. Nope.
You have merely
Never mind. Ready for pre-patch? Absolutely. That's where we're going. It's not as high as it could be. I still have a little bit further to push. But it genuinely does treat us well. It's a surprisingly fast DPS queue right now, so I'm gonna queue right up for the next one. Alright, that's the same reward now, so it must be because I was running heroic time running dungeons last night a little too recently. I expected something like that, in which case I want it to be as high as possible, right? I'm mostly in it for the pretties, the shinies. I want the pets and the mounts and all of that, even though as a druid I'm not really using most of them right now. I have a warlock and another priest. I made another priest. Hello, hello. Okay, so these are all dungeon things. How are we doing today? Oh, forgot I changed my buttons. Oh, come on. That's an interesting one. They want you to get stuck in there. Nice, so you've been through it. I've been playing other games. Whenever I play WoW now, just because I know how it can be, I try not to let it consume my life and my gameplay as much as it wants to. Because it's a very easy game to just keep playing and not play any other game. What am I looking for here? It says down. Oh, they wanted me to go through the portal for that one. I will pick up this.
Hello. Be careful.
As if I will ever use the flight paths. That's a very old habit. A ransacked crate. Wow, you can't do it? It's right behind you? I need to not be a bird for this. I'm blocking my own vision. Okay, I love the owl kittens. You do it with friends. Yeah, that's good. That is always my condition. I wasn't gonna start playing WoW alone. I have a friend that I've been playing with as well. Because at least it's social time then. WoW is really good at giving you a sense of achievement. So I try not to let it trick me in that way. I think there's a way to enjoy the benefits of that without letting it consume me, and I'm tempting fate. Aye, there we go. This was taking ages the last time I was playing. Been playing for 20 years, so too late. You're already fully into the addiction.
I think it wise to divide our efforts. Our
I really like doing completionist type playthroughs of things, like getting all the achievements, feeling like I have a good feel of the world. To the point where, like, I know the lines. I'm talking, like, Elder Scrolls games with that, mostly. But this game... This game, I feel like, exploits that. They know what we like. There are so many achievements. And you actually get rewards for the achievements besides just getting the achievement. They've got a whole system going, man. They wrote the book.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's feature presentation. Tonight, we meet...
This game is special to you because you meet great people and you tackle raids and dungeons together season by season. You get to know each other more. I like that. Yeah, if you're good at actually like being social in the game, making friends in the game as well, then
The song of their love rumbles across the fields. Will it end in
you have 4 guilds. Awesome, dude.
tragedy? And now, on with the show.
Yeah, that's actually a very socially active kind of thing to do. And to a certain extent, they're playing the same game as you. What are we doing here? They're gonna be like-minded to a certain extent. There are jerks in every game, but... Oh, we're over here now. I see. Haven't seen this play. Okay then. One is go beat the raid fast. The second is mid-hardcore. So they want to beat the game but no timer. Third is dungeon pusher for mythic. So fourth is just for you to hop in and say hi to help out. Then random communities you join when you run with people or trying to do with other content like leveling. Fair. Got something for everybody. Now, I haven't run a guild myself, specifically because I remember growing up, my parents ran a guild, and it was actually a lot of stress for them back then. It probably wouldn't be so much stress now. A lot of things are a lot easier, more forgiving, not necessarily easier in some counts. But like, it was hard for them at the time. There was just so much interpersonal drama. Fair. Fair. It makes sense to kind of segment it so that people know where to go for certain information. You know, like, nobody can know everything, necessarily. It would have to be a pretty big guild, and I don't know if there's a cap, honestly. It's been so long since I've looked at stuff like that. Fair. Yeah, I think not engaging is probably the better move. It ended up being some close friendships and some pretty intense rivalries, and some of that was just, like, it was a role-playing guild, so people got really into it, you know, like, they were immersed.
It breaks my heart to see
If somebody hit need on something that they felt they needed more, it was a personal slight. Someone flaked on something that they felt like they really needed.
Another year of slumber. I wonder if Medivh will
If you're not happy, you fix it. Yeah.
Does our old friend
You grabbed your chest last night. Woohoo!
trapped in nightmare.
Where are we going, guys? I'm half reading the chat, so I'm kind of relying on them to know where to go.
Well, another group of thieves trying to steal my time to face my quarry toe-to-toe.
I hate how that slows me down.
Have become the hunted.
Yeah. Sounds like you need to have a certain kind of mindset about it. Look at all these chickens.
The master hasn't been himself for quite some time. I'll drag you out by your scruff. Stop troubling the master's guests.
Fortunate individual. Of course, I'll need a sample of your brain tissue.
Guild leaders should act like HR. Yeah, see, like, my parents were a little bit too emotionally involved for that.
Mind your manners.
It fell to shit. It was stressful for everybody.
Enough of this weakness, boy. Contain your magic.
Oh, they want to go again? Sure.
Power.
Tell that to Horde and Alliance. That's another thing. I remember being kind of weirded out because it was an Alliance guild, so they could get, like, specific about that. And I'm like, really? Y'all are gonna have Horde Alliance drama? We're that kind of role-playing guild? Blowing my nose. Needing to spare your ears. I do remember one thing I thought was cool. There's this guy, just some random guy in the guild who was a paramedic. And when he would have to, like, suddenly disappear, even if it was in the middle of a raid or something like that, everybody kind of just understood, like, he's doing more important stuff. You know? Nobody gets mad at this guy. He's saving lives. Go on. I think I have to scare this thing until it crosses the bridge. Why are you stuck? What's wrong? Why can I not pick this thing up? The other day I had to do an escort quest and there was this child just going very slow behind me, and it's like, why can I not pick the child up? I have slain so many giant beasties. And yet, what is wrong with this thing? When in doubt, there's so many weird glitches that I'm just gonna start abandoning quests and grabbing them back when they're this close. We should have started with Suramar. Yeah, that's the vibe I've been getting since I started Suramar. I did go from Stormheim to Suramar on this one, I think, though. Unless this is the character... No, I don't think we played with the druid together. The achievement is so long. But you do get rewards out of it. No. No. Do I have to turn into a bear? Go on. That worked. No, don't run towards the bear. You have no survival instinct. Child, please. Go. At least it was adorable. I mean, in this form, I'm definitely missing spells. Over here is where I actually have my lineup. When I'm not in that form, I don't really spend much time out of that form when I'm casting. If I am missing spells, then... it's because I leveled faster than I was paying attention to the spells. What the fuck button was it? There we go. It may be because of my masteries. I was kind of just trying to get it over with rather than looking up guides or Come on, brain. You had a thought. Nope, it's gone. I have no idea. Alright, what do we need? We need to herd more of them. Where do I need to herd them? You've got to be kidding me right now, Mal. Okay. Go on, then. If the Ettin's been eating them, then I guess I gotta do this annoying-ass quest. Those bastards. Why did they make these things so adorable? Why are their parents so bad at keeping an eye on them? They're right next to it. I don't really want to fight it if I can avoid it. I don't want this quest to go on. Come on now. Look, I'm scary. Scary Worgen. They're even cuter when they walk. See, at least this one isn't as bad as the world quest. The little race. Oh, come on now. I was saying these things have no survival instinct. Lunch, where are you? I'm chasing them away. Go on. Now where's the bastard? Over there now. It's kind of amazing he can't see them. I feel like that makes more sense if there's more people in the area doing the quest currently. This would suck to try to do with people around though, because we'd be fighting over kittens. Don't be stuck in a tree. Just don't do that. Oh, you rude bastard. Wake up. No, don't run for that tree. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You little shit. Get over there. Get. This is like herding cats, though. Genuinely, this is what herding cats feels like. This is why I was like, why can I not just scoop the cat? I guess they've got, like, the mane and the little antlers. Can't exactly scruff them. But come on. Get out the tree. Get out of it. No. This must be prime napping spot right here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It was like trying to show me the corpses. Like, I know. That's why I'm trying to get you out of here. What? What? Don't you dare. You're gonna find a new place to get stuck, aren't you? Go on. Go on. I hate this. Most of the quests are so fast, and then you get ones like this. Oh, hello. Are you gonna be nice? Are you gonna be nice to me, or are you gonna go for the tree? I don't wanna go back. Fine. They've already seen me. Oh, are you running straight back? You saw somebody get crunched? Okay.
I am honored
They look so happy to be home. I don't agree. You don't know how hard they fought.
Good luck, friend.
Yaolon. Okay, that's kind of a great name, I won't lie. I feel like it gave itself that name. That one is the one I have to teleport for. They've got more for me, apparently.
Elune be with you.
How may I help? Be careful.
At least they gave us a box for literally just flying over there. They're like, can you walk a few feet and talk to somebody? Can't be asked. This is the area that the fox is in. Isn't it? Yes, I remember this ditch. Oh yeah, I'm on Heroic. Weird mood. I could swear there was a take all button before. Like something that you could actually like hit. No idea what it could have been. Very lost. Oh man. Very lost.
We need to get closer.
Do I need him yet? Yeah, I do need him. Oh, sorry, buddy. Just hit that one by accident. Lightning. Yeah, this druid is a little bit of a... little bit like fighting Aang right at the end of Atla. So many effects. Oh, come on, I don't need to kill any more of you, but you're not gonna let me plant this, are you? Inconsiderate. I do find it funny that as a bird I can plant things. Again, I don't remember that being a thing, like travel form. Oh man, hate you. I'd rather not. Man, is that gonna be the only one? Ah, here it is. Took on a real weird pose there, though. Oh, they want me to talk to another person, huh? I guess that is easier by air.
Farewell. May the stars guide you. Good luck, friend. A shot for love.
Oh yeah, I remember the travel forum, but I don't remember being able to do things in the travel forum. Like, I remember having to change forums to do basically anything that required interaction. I do remember the travel forum looking much less cool than my modified one as well. Yeah, like, there's so many just quality of life improvements that have been made, in addition to there just being so much to the game now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's interesting that they can only temporarily petrify us. And the fact that skywriting can happen at 10, yes. Huge quality of life improvement there. It actually feels like so much of a drag now, pre-level 10, that I'm glad they did it, you know? Ah, there is a boss they want me to kill. I stopped paying attention to my dailies. I do need to go back there, but now that I've started this, where do they want me to go? It's gonna be a cave for sure. Is it the cave that I was next to? That didn't look like it went very far. Man, I saw another quest over there. Must be. Oh, hello. Shiny one. I think the first time I played, it was actually Hunter that was my favorite. Just because I run around the world and I see creatures like this, like, oh, that's a cool variation of this creature that I'm used to seeing. And I would just want it. But that may have also been sort of a remnant from, I think it was Star Wars Galaxies. Not sure though. It was a Star Wars MMO that I played, and I remember one of the funniest things in it to me was that there were certain main cities that on busy servers it was really hard to get into the main cities. You'd lag out because people, there were beast tamers that could tame these massive creatures. And everyone would summon their biggest creatures to stomp around town with. Because they wanted to show off. But it just made it really laggy because everybody and their pet was there. So you'd hear just like rumbling. And your screen would shake. And you'd lag out. Just fully crash. Oh, you've changed the place.
Greetings. Illuminate your path. May the stars guide you.
The bird even gets excited when it does things sometimes. Just like, yippee!
Goddess bless you.
Eminent Gromain. Excuse me.
Ishnu Daldier.
Alright, before I get distracted with that. Ooh, shiny. Lurking Owl Kitten. I have one. It was worth it. Is that the favorite? Yeah. Can't see it past the chat. Alright, yes, I was going back to Dalaran. See if they have anything more for me. Yes. Oh, collecting the residual time motes feels like it takes forever.
Way to solve any problem. Question everything.
Sure, I'll take it.
Our paths.
Cathedral of Eternal Night. And Nighthold. That one's a raid, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. Oh no, that's the one that wasn't working. I took that one last time, and it, even though I finally managed to get the raid,
Time is set in sand.
it did not work.
Stone.
So fine, I will take that one. It'll take me a bit longer than a dungeon would, but... Cathedral of Eternal Night, and then it wants me to do a random one, so... The little flying demons will give them to me too. That is helpful. That will make it go a bit faster. I didn't actually know what the flying demons were until I flew through one on. No, I was in my owl form and I was like, did I just eat that guy? Funny. Ooh, a snack. None of these are gonna give me anything I need. Except for these flawless threads of time. Which actually make it worth going around doing the quests even if you don't want the achievements. Did it give me the same thing I have? Rude. And then I'm gonna get more threads through doing this, so I'm waiting to open those. And I always forget to use them, but the Noswin's vouchers and like all of these build up pretty fast. Wow, not Zomboid indeed. Only 4 days left on this. And then it's back to normal WoW. Wow, indeed. Or wow. Let's see. Do we look completely disheveled yet? No, that still kind of holds together, doesn't it? The hood, I think, is why it works. It's still a little bit green. Looks kind of funny the way it cuts off, though. Let's see. What else do I want to do? I haven't built up much bronze yet again. Here, I'll show off all of the cool stuff I've got real quick, unless it picks the same stuff. What's the goal today? Well, basically on this character, I want to at least finish the dailies that it will let me still, because it does limit them. See if I can get the item level to creep up a little bit, but I may swap over to my other characters because their item level is lower. It's going to be a lot more frequent that theirs is improving. Because on this character, it's basically just the flawless threads of time, not even the purple boxes that are giving me good stuff. But also, I'm enjoying finishing all the little quests along the way. Filling out the achievements. And how am I? How's my day? My day's going pretty good. Starting with WoW, basically. Still got a little bit of my coffee. My allergies have been kind of bad today. That's about the worst part of my day. Wow, it got brighter. Alright, I'm gonna go down lower, catch some of these guys. Oh yeah, they give me lots. Instead of just the one. Nom 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 nom. Feed the owl. Ooh, I love the wing tilt there. That was beautiful.
What means you here? Goddess, watch over me. Be careful.
None in particular. I mean, some of them give, like furniture rewards and other stuff. I do definitely prefer those ones, but... getting a bit of everything done. Oh, I need their horns. Okay. Only one between the... Oh, I guess some of those were demons. That is a nightmarish grizzly, though, isn't it? Poor thing. That does not look comfortable. Did I buy all the decor? Oh. Is auto loot in settings? Because that's something that I haven't found yet. Under options? Okay. Oh, nice. That actually works. I'm just gonna auto loot, like, every time I want everything. If my inventory starts filling up too much, then I can adjust that. But at least for this, it basically is just bronze and stuff that you can sell for a whole bunch of gold. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. That has been annoying me, because it's like, it's one of those things, it's like, I swear that there was a faster way to do this, but I have no idea what it was in this button. In this game. What button it was in this game. Two different ways at that idea, and I didn't pick either of them. Yeah, exactly. Like, especially with Legion Remix, it's not gonna get full. I'm already looting everything. Let's see. Ah, they didn't need me to do very much. Assisted highlight. If you're talking about for the abilities, I don't really like that. Yeah, no, the suggested abilities to use thing, I don't really like that. When I was using the, oh, what was it called? The catch-up experience on another of my characters, it was annoying me. Got you.
What brings you here?
Yeah, because, like, okay, dude, I could try to defend myself and say, like, okay, But it started with 2, and by the time that I had the Eclipse thing going on, I had already adjusted for there being multiple enemies. But the first one died a little faster than I was expecting. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use the AoE ability that's being boosted against the single target. I understand you're trying to be helpful, though. And I don't feel like you're trying to, like... I don't know. I don't feel like you're trying to nitpick. But also, yeah, it's hard to know how to respond to that, because, like... Oh, yeah, I can cast while moving. I just, Here. Let me show you. This one, Brewing Storm.
Thank you.
I can move while casting, but while standing still in combat, I generate a stack of Brewing Storm every 3 seconds up to 10 seconds. Yeah, like, I've gone for that, because I've noticed that, especially in sort of dungeons or raid settings, I'll stand still for a period of time, but then generally, like, I'll be standing in an AoE or something that is about to explode, and I'll start moving. Or suddenly there's a whole bunch of ads and I'll start moving, so I figure that one works for me. I am still queued, yeah. It's just taking a long time again. Alright, what do they want me doing here? Oh. They want me doing rites.
Inconceivable.
Hey, I finally got one of these. I've been trying to get that mission for a while now. It wouldn't let me pick it up. There is no loot. But why? Why does it look like there's loot? Just die. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty green. I'm just gonna fight my way over there. Oh, come on. See, it's happened again. I just killed them a little too fast. I really did not mean to, Oh, I didn't aggro it. That's fine. actually trying to help me. Thanks, buddy. I am the guard. Where is it? Oh. We'll worry about that later. If the healer accepts. They're right at the end of an escort quest, like, no, 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 I'm not doing this again. Yep. Yep. They refused. See, that looks like it's pointing me into the waterfall. What's going on down here? Ah, I see. Okay, if you want to fight too. Brah! Oh, we need to do more with the hippogriffs. I'm pretty sure one of those dead guys was somebody that asked me to... Oh. Okay.
The Legion has summoned forth a ravenous beast with a taste for mortal flesh.
More than
Destroy
one
this
boomkin?
monstrosity before it can be unleashed.
Which direction are we going?
There is nowhere you can flee that I cannot reach.
Okay, they definitely went that way.
Illidan! Curse that impetuous demon hunter!
Hard to see past this guy. I'm gonna zoom out. They're just like, I'm not gonna deal with him. He can follow us. Sorry, Dolzak, we're at the back of the crowd. You're gonna get zapped a few more times. So when where we go upstairs, yeah. Following the trail of bodies. They're really leaving all this stuff for me, huh? This is kind of rude at this point. Where the fuck is everybody? Can y'all fuck off? Well, this is an awkward situation. Are you gonna chase the rest of them? I would like it if you chase the rest of them. That stuff will get mailed to me eventually. At least I'm regrouped.
Did you really think you could elude me, Illidan? Run again, and I'll shackle you like the
We've lost. The Legion broke our line. Posture if you must, Maev. But for now,
There's one speedster at the front of this, blowing through the dungeon.
come. Maev and I will hold them.
Forgive me if my glaive holds your heart, Illidan. With so many demons about, it's hard to distinguish you from the rest of us. I need a target.
Gauges.
A quick death.
What is this?
We granted him a quick death.
The Guardian.
In ages past, this shield defended the young world soul against madness and corruption. Today,
Do I like add-ons? I used to. I know I used to. I haven't added them back yet.
Guardian of Tirisfal, I left behind this echo of my power as a safeguard in the event that the
And thank you, thank you.
place to protect the tomb failed. Indeed, I sense that the master of the Burning Legion now
Yeah, there's all of
strives to break
those.
these
Awesome.
bonds. Yet there is still hope. By anchoring the pillars of creation.
I went by the quests and the random ones that it gave me, so I didn't even go for all of that.
Then you must venture into the depths of the tomb and use the Eye of Amun-Thul to eradicate the Fellstorm.
See, I'm at
sever
9.
the Legion's link
Is left click for that. She is still talking. Oh man. Not quite capped. Oh, knowledge. Oh. Infinite knowledge. Increases the amount of infinite power gained from most sources. Infinite knowledge gained beyond its limit is automatically converted into bronze. I'm at 17 out of 36, it looks like. I didn't know what that did. There's so many little details to this. Like, it would be very easy to spend a lot of time in this world. Oh, fine. If you want to fight first, we'll fight. I'm not giving it my full attention. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Buckbeak? Or Beak Buck. Oh, I see. That's a cool looking one, though. Oh, I just have my residual time modes left now. I've also got some dungeons for quest lines. 2 for Archway.
Like sometimes I forget
That
how
works.
talented Sirana is. Welcome. Be wary, my friend. Their constructs do not seem at all affected by my.
All right. Gonna queue up for the ones I need for the quest line. Looks like Archway. Is there anything else? Court of Stars. On Lemix? Oh boy. Legion remakes, Lemix. I had not seen that. It's kind of a great way of calling it. And thank you. I take it you're heading out, or are you just saying in general? Oh, you gotta go to work. I see. Well, yes, have a good day. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, I'm just getting back into it, so certainly playing it rather casually right now. Don't want it to take over entirely. But I do often game, so applying that to it. I see. They want me to trap them. This one is not showing what it is. It's an imp. Very helpful. It's kind of amazing to me how many on-screen effects there are with this. Like, you know who's really weak to boomkins? Epileptics. It's just unfair, man. Okay, so I'm just looking for purple sparklies. Those don't count, apparently. Friends once tried to get you into WoW, but he was so pushy with your leveling. Have you ground this dungeon today or not, huh? So you ghosted? Are you a bad person? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I can see how WoW... People get really, really into WoW. Like, it's hard for them to turn that off. But at the same time, you gotta have some consideration for your friends, you know? One has to admit that they have a problem at a certain point. It is possible to be so into a game that you drive your friends away. Oh yeah. Oh, it's much harder to do solo content when you're spec'd out for healing in like raids and stuff like that. I don't know, if you were playing a priest as well, certain specs of priest seem to be mostly healing spells. To the point where, like, it's gonna take forever to kill anything because you don't have much damage to put behind anything either. But you'll survive through the whole fight, it's just gonna take forever. Yeah. If you were a holy priest, I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Then you would have probably had a tough time of that. Just trying to quest, you know? It seems like it's a lot easier now to respec. Like, if I wanted to, then I could swap over to a healing build pretty easily if I wanted to get faster queues in dungeons. Something like that. Especially, like, once you've set it up, you've set it up. It's just, it's different gear for different builds is gonna be ideal. So while I can very easily respec into being a healer, I don't really have the items built up for that. Okay, this is crazy. Just everybody pile on the Worgen. I guess you could call it a dog pile. Foreskin. I'm not sure based on that.
Are you here to help us? The moon guard will soon.
Don't be sorry, that's really funny. I'm trying to think of what might be... Oh, hi, jeez. I was not prepared to fight you in here. Thought he had traps or something set up. Jeez. Dude, are you gonna join the fight at all? No? Just gonna let me do this? Oh, now he sends the mana feed. Thanks, buddy.
Your timing is impeccable.
My timing is impeccable. Oh. Oh, he's just so grateful. Forsaken. That might be, The undead guys. I had one, I don't remember her name, but she was funny. She was missing a jaw. So her tongue kind of just hung out like this. Oh! Gee, thanks! If I'm remembering correctly, this is the one where I had one run with a really bad rogue who aggroed everything, set off all the alarms, ran ahead of everybody, and then tried to blame everybody else.
I have detected an anomaly in the area drawing power from our network. Locate and dispose of it in any fashion you see.
Might be a different one then. Not sure.
Your arrival is fortuitous. Tonight the nobles have gathered in honor of the Grand Magistrates. Our spies report that Elisande herself will attend. This presents a rare opportunity to catch her away from her source of power. We'll take a side entrance to the grounds. Too many eyes are watching the front.
See, the first time that you hear all that, it's kind of fun. Kind of interesting. Oh, haven't seen that before. The next few times, it's like, let me out! Just, I could have swum across faster than this. Welcome, and thank you. You are appreciated. The Worgen is silent, but I will not be. That has to be the funniest misremember that I've seen, though. I'm going to remember the Forsaken as the Foreskins now. +12 years ago, this is a fair excuse, and I appreciate you. Thank you for staining my brain with this. Yeah. You're awesome. I'm so happy that I can play different stuff on here and you guys stick with me. I would struggle to just play a single game all week, every week. Even back when I used to be really into Overwatch.
My watch is ended.
Well, nothing's on his watch anymore. Where are we going, guys? Does somebody know the way, or are we all lost? Oh, they forget. I don't even know if I've been here, man. I think I probably have been here. It's just some of these I've been to less often than others. Oh yeah, there is an upstairs section somewhere.
Watch out up here. I've heard tell of a demonic council that draws strength from one another. This bone must be mine. Explore the area and find the...
Oh, you ground traced it to high ranks early on and you ended up with Carpal Tunnel. That is a classic Overwatch story right there. That is the way of the world. I definitely learned a few like stretches and stuff like that because of carpal tunnel issues. I got really into playing Widow at one point.
Not very clever of you to challenge all of us. Mortal flesh, so pretty. Scorched bones, so delightful.
Ouch. Oh, we've got some dead people. I see dead people. I am concerned.
For the bonfire. Mortal flesh, so pretty when it burns.
I think I caught it a bit late. I do actually have a battle res.
Looks like I have a roast to prepare.
Someone took offense to being called weak. I mostly played support in Overwatch, but I discovered towards the end of when I was playing that I actually was a DPS main in disguise the entire time.
Make yourself useful and take a look around.
It was just, what's going on? It got to Overwatch 2, and I ended up losing interest. Some of that was just that it was such an obvious, like, cash grab. But some of that was... the gameplay experience changed. It started to feel very deathmatchy. That's not what I was there for. You know, like, nobody was coordinating.
It will amuse me to watch you melt. I need a target. It will amuse me to watch you melt. My funeral pyre will be glorious.
You've done well so far, but we must ensure you blend in at the party. I'll enhance your disguise, infuse
Oh
it
yes,
with
this
Leah's
boat.
magic to make you appear as one of the nobles.
Welcome back.
Speaking with chatty nobles may be
I get how that can be.
just avoid drawing attention to yourself with wine.
Isn't female. Yeah, I went on to say, I stopped playing around Overwatch 2 because it got very deathmatchy. And I was more there for the team play, not the deathmatch vibe. it said gloves to hide scars. Are those gloves? It's kind of hard to tell. Nah. Mystery heroes. That could be really fun. It was a really good way to get to know different characters. It got pretty interesting once there were enough of them as well. There was always a chance that you're just going to be good on a character that you hadn't tried yet, or really been in the right environment for yet. Okay. He disappeared.
The way to the balcony should be open. It's time to put an end.
Then the other team rolls 6 bastions and you get turreted. Yeah.
Must you leave so soon, Grand Magistrate?
The friend I was playing Overwatch with, whenever it was a bastion meta, we would stop playing.
Enemies close in. Look there, you fool. We're not alone.
And I did not blame my friend.
My gods would never permit such a
Like, I was a little bit annoyed because that was the game that I was into at the time. But bastion metas were not fun.
Outsiders. I must return to the Nighthold.
Finally, I'll make this quick. Lead for the Grand Magistrates. If you blink, you bleed. The wind slightly suns.
That's why this one felt so weird. I don't know, dude.
We may have missed our chance at the Grand Magistrates tonight.
Alright, is all of that done? No, these were the other dungeon, right? I need Ataxius. Wonder if I can get it on my own. Do I mostly like multiplayer games? I mean, I wouldn't say so. I think multiplayer games often are lacking in a lot of areas because it is such a investment to, I'll just requeue for it. It's such an investment, time investment, resource investment to get a game to work multiplayer, and you have to change certain elements of the story to begin with to make that work. So, most of the time, multiplayer games are lacking in some other area. I think survival games are probably my favorite genre. Just as far as how many different games I play in that same genre. There's usually some kind of spin on it, like it's survival crafter, survival horror, survival something. But I like them. So those things summon the creature. That's fun. That would have been helpful. We'll go for both because we still need the one guy. Then what was I doing here? Where even am I?
Are you here to help?
I mean, are you here to help us? Destroy them! Yeah, I see, I see. We'll go over there. You love the stories in Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, but you can't replay the damn thing because the stories are attached to a subscription-based grindy MMO. Yeah, see, that would annoy me. That would annoy me. As much as I'd be happy to have a good story, finally, in an MMO.
There. Lothrius' magic called to me. He must still be alive. Quickly, you can help us rejoin the others. It is my duty to guard this keep to the end. I will remain.
Like, WoW kind of stands apart in that they actually put effort into some of the storylines, but then a lot of it is where the sort of jokes and memes about, you know, go and kill a bunch of these things and bring me their body parts and blah, 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 just like boring things over and over, fetch quests and the very annoying escort quests. What do we want me to do? Overcharge them. Okay. Requires mana focuser. Farming in Pandaria. Ah, I spent a lot of time farming in Pandaria, to be fair. There we go. I just needed to have started combat with them. Come on, use the thing, use the thing. How close do I have to be? Do the thing! Yeah, I'll just kill him. Fine, fine, fine. It may be an item that I need to pick up off of them or something. I might actually read the quest if it's gonna be this annoying. While standing on a mana focusing rune. Okay, so it's these things. I remember the Star Wars games being very entertaining. I think it was Galaxies that I played, but they did a good job at keeping me in the game. I played that before I played WoW, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I played City of Heroes before I played WoW too, but I'm not sure on the timeline there. I think as soon as we got WoW, that was kind of the the MMO that my family paid for. Oh yeah, the moats. I need to be gathering those.
Our demise came without warning. We are beaten. Only memory remains.
Our vigil has
Don't worry, just tell me who to shoot.
We stand watch over Suva. Goodbye. We meet again. Lothrius and Sirana have just informed.
Galaxies was ahead of its time. That was the feel of it. Because if I'm remembering correctly, you could even have houses in that game.
No saving our beloved stronghold.
That's something that they're putting in this game next patch.
I can teleport.
So ahead of its time for sure.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Edge ever closer to Shalaran.
Okay. Guys, am I just taking them here?
One day at a time, Sauron must be free.
Oh. We get a lesser bronze cache for that. Still something. You heard stories where you couldn't even let people know you were a Force user without teams of bounty hunters coming after you. See, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Ratha Adore. The Shal'Dorei will be redeemed.
Now, what I haven't figured out how to do,
Lightwell calls to me.
other than just feeding her 50 every day, is the bring 400 ancient mana to her quest. Might have to do with the withered combat training thing. What you got? No recipes? Lame. What about you? Few toys and things.
Be careful who you trust.
Ah, what a cute little guy. We'll add him to the rotation. That's been added to my appearance, so I have to keep it for like 2 hours until the refund goes away. And then that will stay. Oh, I love it. It was nice that so much of that game required player interactions. Healing was done in cantinas by player dancers, and it made the MMO feel more alive instead of the same go here and quest raid level up formula. Yes. Yes. I don't remember so much of it, but it felt so much more alive than most MMOs feel. WoW is decent for that, just because like there's always people talking somewhere. But the role-playing like I don't know. I don't even know if the craftsmen are still a thing, because one of the most roleplay kind of things in WoW before, like probably the first, sometimes in the second time I played too, but mostly early on, the crafting skills were really difficult to grind. So if people would be looking for a certain specific high level enchantment, one, there was all of this custom around, do you provide the ingredients or does the enchanter provide the ingredients, and how much is the gold cost gonna change? And there's like, there were people, like, if you could set up a stall, basically, then these people would be at the stalls in the main cities, just providing services, making, you know, armor, weapons, enchanting the stuff, selling potions and stuff. The auction house was more for that kind of stuff. It was mostly enchanting. You would see people in the trade chats all the time, like, I need this enchantment. I really need this enchantment. Help. And it was decent gold if you had the skills. Sounds like EverQuest. Okay. What is this? What do they want me doing? It feels like that's somewhat glitched. Let's return to the ground, because I went to turn in the quest. It seems like one of those automatic quests. There we go. Slay 50 Nightborn. Now we have it. Some of these where you're supposed to mount up and do stuff are kind of glitchy. I'm noticing the most glitches with these, especially with, like, the descriptions of the abilities and things like that. The cooldowns on it too. Sometimes they show and sometimes they don't show. Oh boy. Let's just land. Star Wars The Old Republic had really good class stories. One of them was Imperial Agent, where you're not a Force user but a spy rising through the ranks, bursting conspiracies and so on. So, yeah! Yeah, I do love the player interaction in that. There's a fuzzy in my drink.
Your arrival is fortuitous. Tonight
Get on out of there.
In honor of the Grand Magistrates.
I don't know how it is.
Our spies report that
My cat's hair always ends up in drinks.
an opportunity to catch her away from her source of power. We'll take a
I'm gonna end up getting one of those big fucking streamer cups. I gotta go with glass though. Old Republic is probably the best stories of an MMO. It's a real shame the later expansions didn't carry on with them. Yeah, that does sound like it's a shame. It's always a loss when they start really strong like that.
It seems the Dusk Watcher charged with keeping order during the party. Might I suggest the hidden approach?
Don't have a target.
Along the way, you'll want to disable your arcane beacons and keep the sentries from raising the alarm.
Imperial Agent and Sith Warrior were two of the favorites. Okay. Those are two that sound like they should be. If you're gonna put effort into any storyline, it should be that, probably. Sort of learn more about your character through that. Making a Jedi legit crash out was so fun. It sounds like it could be. There is some potential in that, just as a concept. What is it with this one in AFKs? That's bizarre. They're like, you guys go ahead. Do it for me. Again, trespassers kind of implies not allowed. My watch. The whole team got to have a chance to say something and vote on outcomes. That's a fun element. That feels like they're... See, one of the biggest things that sets D&D apart as a game is the sheer amount of options that you have. You know, like the player agency involved. That brings it more towards that. Where, like, you're making your own story as a group to some extent. It's gonna be more limited in a game like that, but it's still really fun.
That draws strength from one another. This bond must be broken. Explore the area and find a way to separate the council members. Divided, they cannot stand against you.
Haxius was back there. I can probably go back for him. Just to see if I can get him on my own. I may need to come back here with my friend if not.
I don't have a target.
Imagine playing with your friends and it comes to a group cutscene and all of your characters get a say, not just you. Yeah. If someone was too far away, they could join in via holocall. I love that. Because that's what Baldur's Gate 3 was kind of wanting for as well in the multiplayer. It was kind of just whoever spoke to the people first. You know, whoever walks in the room first ends up in the conversation sometimes. So of course, it's always the tank. Don't often get to choose the face of the party. Oh, I hate the silence. Oh boy. You all chose options, then you rolled dice. Highest roll character speaks in the cutscene. Okay. So your team could promise to save the prisoners because one character rolled high in one scene, only to kill the prisoners because someone else rolled higher in the other scene. So there's several different, like, chances to adjust things. Made for some interesting roleplay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with, like, Baldur's Gate 3 was wanting for something like that. Players would race to the quest givers.
Make yourself useful and take a look around.
I guess that is one way to do it. Literally just make it a race.
What are you waiting for? Check out that noise.
It made you feel like such an NPC when your friends did it that you decided to play the game solo. Honestly, again, understandable. I remember I made the mistake of... I hadn't played through this story yet. Like, I hadn't finished it on my own yet. So I didn't know the story. And I played with a group of friends, Baldur's Gate 3 specifically, that they had already played through it. And they were making decisions based on wanting to make the most powerful characters, not necessarily like actually going through the story and making the decisions that they would make with the characters. You know, like, they weren't role-playing it out. They were past that with the game. And I was so just unhappy during that. And it wasn't anybody's fault. I just needed to play the game on my own first. Because once I had been through the story, I didn't mind playing like that. But yeah, not getting to talk in the campaign or make any of the decisions that are involved with the talking can feel bad.
You've done well so far, but we must ensure you blend in as a part.
Yeah, if everyone could join in and players rolled for a conversation choice, it brings both chaos but also inclusion. I think so too. And, you know, like, you're already rolling for everything. May as well make it a roll.
Yes. My informants claim that a Burning Legion spy is attending this party. Speaking with chatty nobles may reveal the spy. Just avoid drawing attention to yourself with wild accusations.
Now, the thing with D&D, though, is do certain people get advantages on these rolls? Like, who gets the initiative roll on the conversation? I feel like certain characters would be more prepared for it. Don't think I've seen that one yet. That's pretty distinct. Is that a vest? No. Spamming winky face! Oh god. I played D.Va for a very short period of time. Like, I played her long enough to kind of learn her. But I didn't have, It's funny, I was the Winston in my group, so I didn't have a Winston to, coordinate with as much. I think my worst game in Overwatch on tank was a game where everybody picked, like, the characters that would go into a dive. Like, oh, we're doing dive. Okay, let's do this. I play a decent Winston. I'm down for this. So I get in the voice thing in game.
Excellent.
And I start trying to call like I'm supposed to, you know. I'm trying to be a good tank. And everybody gets mad. They're like, shut up. Stop that. It's like, why? What's wrong? I thought we were doing dive. Who's calling then? Two opposing Venoms twerking on objectives and the whole team's crashing out in Rivals. The last time I played Rivals, I think it was when Namor was really strong. There's some patch where Namor was ridiculously strong. I just remember seeing him constantly and being constantly annoyed by seeing him.
I'll make this quick. I will speed you towards your demise.
Rivals, I don't know. It didn't catch me the same way. Sure, I need it. Let's say I need it.
We may have missed our chance at the Grand
Oh.
Magistrix tonight, but her time will come. Sooner or later.
The Hulk team-up patch. Fair. It quite potentially was. I'm gonna go see if I can kill this thing that they want me to kill for the quest. If I can't, then I can't. And they are quite similar. Now, to figure out how to get back to that area, since we ran around here so much. Wait, I'm in deer form, but I'm still disguised. It could at least point me towards where the guy is they want me to kill. Let's see. No, we weren't in that area. It's toxic community. A lot of PvP games are toxic in some way. I think League is probably the worst I've seen for that, although it's gotten a bit better since the worst I've seen of it. They have probably added a few things into the rules considering how often people used to tell each other to do horrible things to themselves. Like, in detail. A French server? You know? Not what I was expecting, but also, sure, alright. Well, we're picking up lots of extra loot. How do I get back up to that area? That's the question. I think a lot of the PvE games, a lot of those settings can be pretty nice. People aren't quite as rude. Ah, it is over here. Okay. We just spent less time in this area, I think. So he's where? He's this direction. Let's see how I do. Really hate being silenced. It's the one chance I get to hit them with my scythe, though. The Project Zomboid multiplayer servers that I tried out, they were really nice. I didn't see any toxicity there. I didn't play on the servers that people were allowed to, like, raid each other, though. Like, PvP wasn't really a thing on those servers. So I think as soon as you take away the PvP element, people get a lot less intense. There's still drama, but it's less drama. can try it. You saw a British streamer die in Zomboid because she climbed into the wrong side of the car. Oh. If you hold V, you can swap seats. But if it was one without a window or something, then yeah, understandable. There, we got it. I was worried it was gonna be like a boss. The funniest is when they get all around the car and actually manage to pin it down. That is always wild. I just had a few more left to clean up here. Rain up death upon them. Well, it's funny too, because some of the wording that they use in that game is not the American wording. So I can see how the expectation would be different. Alright, next we need the Archway.